Wholeness, welcome to my channel. My name is Rashida Silvertree. Before we get started again, I feel so happy and grateful that you're tuning into my act of service for you and for the collective. Please, I hope you receive my messages with openness, open heart, open mind into your electromagnetic field, your energy vortex, into your reality. Take what you feel that your soul and your spirit needs at this time. This is another video on the rise of the matriarch. This just came to me a moment ago and I thought I'd share. So this is critical. I'm gonna collect my thoughts here. We must, as women, as human beings, remember ourselves. See, we are members of Source. We are members of the All. We are members of the universe. We are members of this earth. We are members in society. We are members in our community. We are members in our families. We must remember ourselves to this truth. We are co-creators. We are co-designers of our reality. And as women and human beings, meaning men included, as human beings, we must put this into practice. We are programmed and conditioned to believe that we're products of our environment and that we should continue to do so until the day we die, until the day we expire, until we have nothing left to give to society. We are beings who have the capacity to reinvent and recreate ourselves constantly. Personally, I'm going through this, what should my next career be? What is my purpose? But what if we are already living our purpose? What if we actually open our minds and our hearts and ourselves and our spirits to the fact that we're already living out a design, we're already living out a creation, and that we're active participants in it? It's almost like a Sims game. You have someone that creates a dimension, right? A whole neighborhood, friends, people. You remember the Sims game? It was very popular in like the early 2000s. But it's that realization that you're an active participant in a design, and that you can at any moment design your life by choice. We are constantly designing our lives and co-creating, co-designing our lives and our reality with each other by choice. For example, you can create catastrophe or you can create an opportunity. For example, I can get in my car, I see an incoming car coming to my left, and I choose to make a left anyway. That's a choice. That is creating a possible catastrophe for someone intentionally. Or I could, create an opportunity and make a right, and get in alignment with that car, get in alignment with that traffic, and be led down a new path, be led somewhere that opens new doors for me. We sometimes unintentionally make that left turn. We sometimes, and in moments in our lives, we unintentionally make that left turn, and then that catastrophe wakes us up. To remind ourselves, to remember ourselves that we are active participants in our life. So I think the most overwhelming part of this realization is that, okay, so I'm a co-creator, I'm a co-designer of my life. Now what? Now what do I do? Do I continue down this path with this career or this relationship or where I live, or do I start from anew? Or do I just trust in the universe and then just allow the universe to just pull me here and there, wherever? That choice is left up to you. It's it's kind of challenging sometimes, and it's overwhelming, But all at the same time, it puts responsibility and accountability back onto us, because then any catastrophes or opportunities that we have, we're not just taking it, oh, it was me, it was all me. Like if blessings or gifts or opportunities come into your life that make your life better, you're not gonna stand there and say, oh yeah, it was all me, I'm the one that did all this, I'm the one that built this, from the ground up, it was just me, 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 me. I find that the most successful individuals in life, and please define success for yourself. Don't allow society or anybody to define what success should be for you. But I have found that the most successful people in society and in life, like, they were incredibly dependent on other people. That's why we're co-creators, co-designers of our life. We're coexisting with each other. Everything is interwoven. We're part of the web of all of creation, of all that is. We cannot survive without the other. That is one of the biggest crucial lessons, I feel like, for humanity, especially in the westernized societies, where individualism and narcissism and self-image is by far the new religion, thanks to the digital world and the digital evolution that's taking place right now all over the planet. It is great responsibility to remembering yourself back into co-creation and the ability to co-create and to co-design your life. Redefining what success is for you also is a huge one, because when we are designing and creating, we're always trying to live up to something that's already designed and created for us. It's almost like when the doctor says, okay, I'm going to become a doctor, so they go down that path to become a physician. And what makes it a little bit easier for them is they already know they're going to get paid very well. They already know what's going to come out of it. They know how hard they have to work, the years of sacrifice that has to go into it. It's all, that program is already laid out. And then most of us, myself included, not most, but some of us, I'll say, well, we tend to go the other path, where the path isn't quite like a straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? It really has to do with divine trust. Big, 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 large amounts of faith into the big all. For someone that takes a career path, I'm going to choose to have faith in my skill set, and I'm going to choose to have faith in what I can offer and what I can serve. And that's going to lead me down to the next opportunity that opens up. And that takes a lot of faith, and it's very scary. It's kind of where I'm at personally. I've been traveling for years now, I feel like, and I feel like you define what family is, you define what success is, you define what happiness and what, brings you joy in your life. I remember recently I heard Spirit tell me one day, follow what brings you joy. And I'm like, okay, because I've been, my coworkers are fabulous men and women, mostly women, but they're fabulous healers. And, most of them follow the path of nursing, and they're like, most importantly, just, follow your heart. But it's like currently I'm working in a space where it is very fulfilling for my heart to care for my patients, but it's incredibly challenging. At the same time, I get so wiped out, you know what I'm saying? Of currently being a caretaker right now in a medical environment. But needless to say, I also want to be more of a co-designer in my life, because my life is already designed. I feel that we come through into this world with so many blueprints already, And some of us are aware of them, others are not. Some people think, oh, I'm this way because of my dad or because of my environment, which is very true. And then but we also do certain things in certain ways because we come through to create and design certain things, or co-create and co-design certain experiences and situations and opportunities and challenges and sometimes catastrophes, so that we're helping evolve. A lot of us aren't aware of that whatever we're doing is affecting other people on a minuscule level and a maximum level. Okay, so I just wanted to open that up a little bit, because I think as a woman, we're constantly wearing many hats, we're constantly playing many roles, and sometimes we get a little stuck. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll just be a teacher, or I'll be a nurse, or I'll do something that feels safe, and we don't challenge ourselves, right? We go with the path that we already know the outcome. Oh, if I go down here, then that means I'm going to get this amount of money and this amount of this, and this is going to be taken care of. And I'm just saying, to those that are going down a different path where it's not quite laid out for you, you don't know the outcome of anything, you don't know type of salaries are going to pop up, hang in there and tune into the space of faith and self-belief that you have whatever it takes, to bring your skill set to the table, and it's just a different way of going. Okay. So I hope that made sense. Please leave comments down below. Share your thoughts on this topic. Remember to expand your consciousness, evolve your human being, and to embrace supreme loving guidance that is God, that is Source, that is the higher power, that is Christ consciousness, that is within you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time.